Welcome back to the show. Well, fallout from the great political breakup between the Liberals and the Nationals continues to roll on this morning. I'm pleased to say no politician has dropped out of this segment at the last minute. Deputy Liberal leader Ted O'Brien and National Senator Bridget McKenzie join us now live from Canberra. Ted, good morning to you. Look what the cat dragged in.
How are you, Carl? Good to see you.
I'm going well. Look, is this the first time you guys may have spoken since the breakup?
In terms of Bridge and me, I think it is.
All right. Do you want to say anything to each other?
Well, I still love you, Bridge.
We fought an election together, Ted. We sat in shadow cabinet and we developed a great nuclear policy in the last parliament.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm just going to get out the way of this and let you guys sort it out because otherwise it's going to sound too much like a funeral. So if you want to start, Bridget, I'll start with who caused the breakup, whose fault was it? Because Susan Lee disputes your account of the dispute. Do you dispute that?
Carl,
can I just say... Sorry, go ahead, Bridge.
Yeah, I think he was asking me a question,
Go
Ted,
ahead,
if you don't
Bridge.
mind. Yeah, our party room made the decision on Monday to lead the coalition based on the Liberal Party's inability to guarantee 4 policy areas that we fought an election on, competition laws to break up supermarkets when they're misusing their market power, nuclear power, and making sure that the regions are future-proofed against cuts over the coming decades with a $20 billion future fund. This was a reasonable request. The Liberal Party said they needed time to work out their views on things. We respect that, and we've chosen to just get on with it and represent the people who sent us here, the 9 million Australians that don't live in capital cities.
Ted, they just couldn't stomach you any longer.
Well, Carl, you might be right. I don't know if that is the case. Maybe from the outset, can I say that just as Bridget and I have always worked together really well, I think the Liberals and Nationals have. I mean, this is a relationship of about 80 years, and I'm a coalitionist at heart. I am genuinely really sad. I'm disappointed that the National Party did make the decision to leave the coalition this week. I wish they didn't. I wish we were still together. I believe that we serve Australia best when we work together, and my hope is that we can come back together. And unfortunately, though, a decision has been made.
What are you prepared to give ground on then, Ted, if you're not going to go for nuclear?
Well, no decision's been made that we're not, Carl, and this is the whole thing, right? And I think you, and certainly Bridget, knows my views on nuclear very well. But the issue here isn't that the Liberal Party has said no to any of the policy interests of the National Party. Susan Lee, as our leader, made it really clear last week to the Australian public that we will be listening to them. Yeah. And then we'll come back together as a party and make decisions. And that's the way it's always done. Unfortunately, the National Party couldn't wait.
Did you need to throw the toys out of the cot?
Well, Carl, let's be really, really clear here. Our election defeat, what typically has happened in our 80-year history is all policies stay on the table until they're explicitly removed. That is the reality of how coalition has worked for 80 years. What the Liberal leader decided to do last week is say everything's up for grabs. Now, that's her decision, but our party room said we want comfort that these 4 policies that we fought very hard for and achieved in the last parliament are part of a coalition proposition going forward. She was unable to do that. And so we believe the best thing for us to do is get on with our job. We've been sent and elected to Parliament while the Liberal Party sorts itself out. Our door remains open. I, like Ted, am a coalitionist. I believe our country's best served by a strong and stable coalition. Yeah. But at the end of the day, it's got to be mutually beneficial for both political parties. We're not a subset of the Liberal Party. We're a separate political party.
But here's the thing. I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, you could all basically get the same Uber to Parliament when it eventually comes back. There are big issues facing this country. I mean, you both should grow up. I mean, the country needs a strong opposition. Just sort it out and get on with it. I don't see what's so hard.
Carl, well, the 9 million of us that live in regional Australia have do have a strong perspective, and we think that the policies we took, those 4 in particular, that you should in the regions be able to make a phone call when you're in emergency.
But just
Sorry,
talk
Carl.
you have no intention of getting the coalition back together at this point, do you? And Ted, you seem just sad.
Well, I want to see it back together, Carl. I want to see it back together. And so here's the thing, right?
So, Bridget, what do you say to that?
Our party room made a decision, and we respect that. We're going to get on with the job of representing the people that sent us here, Carl. That's our actual job. We got elected at 3 weeks ago, and we're going to get on with the job of holding Labor to account. And when the Liberals are ready to sit down and have the 4 policies we're being keen on actually be part of a coalition platform, of course, we'll be having a strong coalition.
So
but until then, I can't make them. I can't
all...
make them do this.
Okay,
it's up to them.
Just finally, Ted, final word to you. How long before you get the band back together?
All of those 4 policies we were able to settle the last term of government. My ask to Bridge this morning is let's continue to work together and settle them as part of the coalition as we always have.
There
That's
you go,
my
Bridget.
ask.
That seems very nice.
Yeah, Ted's very nice, Carl.
No one else?
And I'm happy to hold the Labor Party to account. We will always work collaboratively, but at the moment, we're prepared to go our own way.
Sounds like the door might be open at some point. Good on you guys. Thank you. Let's continue to thrash it out. And like I said, a strong opposition is good for the country, I reckon. Anyway, let's see what happens. Good on you guys. Thank you.